Item SCP-254. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-254 is to be kept in a standard storage locker when not in use. When in storage, it must be placed face down on the floor of the locker and secured with straps to prevent accidental activation. Use of SCP-254 may be requested by any department head, and must be approved by at least 2 Level 3 personnel. SCP-254 may not be used in a capacity that will result in SCP-254-1's contact with SCPs posing a memetic contagion hazard. Under no circumstances is SCP-254 to be active in a single department or area for longer than 26 days. Reuse is permitted only if the area in question has undergone a complete personnel rotation. That is, no employees remain who have had previous contact with SCP-254. Description: SCP-254 is a rectangular wooden plaque measuring 22 cm x 30 cm and weighing approximately 1.5 kg. On the front of the plaque is an empty brass picture holder, as well as a printed metal plate with a black background and gold-colored letters reading Employee of the Month. Affixed to the back of the plaque is a standard hanging device. SCP-254 was discovered in the rubble of a Texaco gas station in Kansas on 195. A Foundation agent secured SCP-254 after discovering that it had sustained no damage in the explosion that had leveled the gas station and resulted in the deaths of employees and civilians. When SCP-254 is hung on a wall in a work area of 4 or more people, SCP-254-1 will appear soon afterward. SCP-254-1 will arrive either at the end of the next designated break period, or at the beginning of the following work shift. SCP-254-1 is an incorporeal human of variable gender, age, race, name, and appearance, able to manipulate objects in a manner similar to that of a normal human of average strength and coordination. SCP-254-1 will adopt the appearance and persona of a model employee, based on an area's memetic consensus. Once SCP-254-1's appearance has been established, an image of SCP-254-1 that appears to be an 8x10 glossy photograph fills the empty picture holder, and it will not change until SCP-254 is moved to a new location. Across the bottom of the photograph, in print, is the newly assumed name of SCP-254-1. The photograph cannot be removed from the picture holder by any known means, but it can be torn or ripped. Doing so in an aggressive or purposeful manner results in a violent reaction from SCP-254-1. See attached recording SCP-254-A. Data expunged. The incident. Regardless of appearance, SCP-254-1 maintains a cheerful demeanor at all times. SCP-254-1 is able to carry on conversations about the weather, traffic, the previous night's TV shows, sports, and other such topics. Although SCP-254-1 will never discuss topics of which present individuals have no knowledge. Personnel assigned to work in an area where SCP-254 is in use do not appear alarmed by SCP-254-1's incorporeal nature or sudden appearance, stating that SCP-254-1 works here due to local personnel's reluctance to remove the plaque, or inability to remember to remove the plaque. Removal is to be scheduled and performed by off-site personnel. SCP-254-1 is capable of performing menial tasks quickly and efficiently when given tasks that require specialized training. Although SCP-254-1 does not possess the required expertise, he will attempt them with the usual good attitude, but will perform as well as an average person could be expected to perform. SCP-254-1 will continue to perform as exemplary an employee as possible for a length of time between 28-46 work days, usually ending at the conclusion of a calendar month. If SCP-254 is placed in a workplace several days into a calendar month, SCP-254-1 will act as an effective employee until the end of the following month. Although due to the dangers posed by shifting memetic consensus, no use of SCP-254 for longer than 26 days is permitted. After the month has passed, if SCP-254 is not removed, SCP-254-1 will begin to degrade in performance, beginning with an unhelpful attitude and forgetfulness. If SCP-254 is not removed, SCP-254-1 will become a worse and worse employee until fired. Firing can be represented by removing SCP-254 from the wall, or by informing SCP-254-1 of its termination. If SCP-254-1 is fired within approximately 20 days from the start of its decline in performance, SCP-254-1 simply leaves the area and disappears. Following cessation of employment after this point, SCP-254-1 will actively sabotage the work area in the most destructive manner possible, posing severe hazard to any nearby personnel and the world. People, we work with SCPs here, and if proper removal arrangements are not made with off-site security and documented with on-site security, the offending employee will find themselves jobless or worse. 05.